Hello, good evening, and welcome to the comprehensive news on OGTV, the People's Daily. I am Dominic Abeokuta. First, the major highlights. President Tinubu vows to take hard decisions to move Nigeria forward. House of Reps tasks FG NNPCL to reverse new petrol pump price. OGTV amends electoral guidelines, reduces age limit for candidates to 25 years. And on the foreign scene, Kenya's school fire kills 17 children.
On business news, federal government drives a gas revolution, approves 2.8 million tons of floating NLNG facility. To join me later for more details, I am Adibola Oshomoji.
On sport news tonight, Onyechi Mark wins Nigerian first gold medal in Paralympics 2024. This and more when I return. I am Moses Ojewumi. Stay with us.
Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Don't forget you can watch us live on Facebook at OGTV and Ogun State Television, YouTube at OGTV Abeokuta, and on OGTV website www.ogtv.com.ng/live. For the latest news and reports, check us on these platforms: X at Ogun TV, Instagram at Ogun State Television, or download OGTV app on Apple Store and Google Play Store. And now to the news and details. President Bola Tinubu in Beijing said he was ready to take the hard decisions to move the nation forward, adding that it is not always easy for a leader to have a national consensus on issues. The president stated these when he met with Nigerians living in the People's Republic of China to round off his official engagements in the country, describing his visit as very good and successful. Addressing members of Nigerians in diaspora organization in China and the Nigerian community at the China World Hotel, President Tinubu emphasized his efforts to strengthen cooperation in infrastructure, trade, finance, energy, green economy, and mining during his discussions with President Xi Jinping. He emphasized the importance of discipline and commitment to national service, citing China's disciplined society as an example for Nigerians to follow. Highlighting the impact of investment in China's economy, the president assured Nigerians in diaspora that Nigeria's Bank of Industry is prepared to collaborate with them to leverage opportunities back home.
In economic partnership, trade between Africa and China has grown exponentially, reaching an estimated $280 billion US. These impressive figures speak volumes about the strength of our economic relationship and expanding integration of our market. I say, China's Belt and Road Initiative, aligned with the Africans' own infrastructure goals under African Continental Free Trade Agreement. This offers even a greater promise. The success of FOCAC and our broader partnership emphasizes the importance, truth, that global progress is not a zero-sum game.
President Bola Tinubu speaking there in China. Moving on, the federal government on Friday issued a license to construct to UTM Offshore Limited for the development of a 2.8 million tons per annum floating liquefied natural gas facility. This historic project, the first of its kind in Nigeria, aligns with the government's ongoing efforts to boost gas production, distribution and utilization under the Decade of Gas Initiative. At the official event, Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Ekperepe Ekpo, hailed the milestone as a reflection of President Bola Tinubu's vision to transform the country's gas industry. The floating facility to be constructed offshore is seen as a critical component of Nigeria's ambitious gas expansion plans. Ekpo reiterated the administration's commitment to ensuring that gas becomes a key driver of Nigeria's economy by 2030. He also praised the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority for its diligence in granting the license and commended UTM leadership for spearheading the bold initiative. Chairman, House Committee on Petroleum Resources, Upstream, Honorable Halazan Adeokuta, has urged the federal government and authorities of Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, to take urgent steps to revert to old pump price of the premium motor spirit, otherwise known as petrol. Honorable Adeokuta's clarion call came on the heel of public outcry against the recent upward review in the pump price of PMS from 617 naira to 880 naira per litre, as announced by NNPCL. In the statement issued by Honorable Abeokuta, who was the majority leader in the 9th Assembly, he described as unacceptable a situation where private companies take advantage of the gaps in the system to make arbitrary profits at the expense of Nigerians. Honorable Abeokuta, who also chairs the Special Committee on Crude Oil, Theft and Vandalization of Pipelines, vowed that the committee will tackle the challenge caused by loss of revenue to the government owing to loss of crude. The lawmaker also advised Nigerians to give the President Tinubu-led government a chance to reposition the oil and gas sector, noting that with the Petroleum Industry Act, coupled with the efforts to revive the nation's refineries, Nigeria would in no distant time reap the benefits of oil and gas endowments to the benefit of the entire citizenry. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, has said premium motor spirit, also known as petrol, from the Dangote refinery will begin to flood the market from September 15, 2024. The company, who revealed this in a statement signed by its Chief Corporate Communications Officer, Olufemi Shoneye, in Abuja, said prices of products would be determined by market forces. The development follows the commencement of petrol refining by the Dangote refinery earlier in the week. Quoting NNPCL's Executive Vice President of Downstream NNPCL Limited, Adedapo Segun, Shoneye said the downstream sector had been fully deregulated and the company would no longer fix prices. His argument puts to rest speculations that NNPCL would continue to fix prices despite announcement that the downstream sector had been deregulated. And away from the oil and gas sector, the Ekiti State Governor Biodun Oyebanji has approved a work-from-home policy for civil servants in the state from Monday, September 9, 2024. The policy, which is aimed at cushioning the effect of the current economic situation on workers in the state, allows officers on grade levels 1 to 7 to work from home 3 days a week, and those on grade level 8 to 12 will work from home for 2 days each week, while officers on grade levels 13 to 17 will work from home for 1 day every week. This was made known in a statement shared on the official X handle of the Ekiti State Government on Friday. In a groundbreaking initiative to address both environmental pollution and social inequality, the Ogun State Government, in partnership with the Rotary Club of Abeokuta, continues its focus on distribution of essential reusable items to the state's most vulnerable residents. This time, the train of the program landed in Abeokuta South local government led by the Commissioners for Environment and Women Affairs and Social Development in the state. Aderonke Oladele was at the local government secretariat at Abeokuta where the event unfolded. Our report.
Following a successful launch in Abeokuta North local government, Ogun State government has unveiled a new program designed to address environmental and social challenges by providing essential reusable items to the state's most vulnerable residents. The initiative, launched in collaboration with the Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development and the Rotary Club of Abeokuta, aims to reduce the volume of waste heading to landfills while simultaneously supporting those in need.
Who have in excess and to give to the member societies that don't have enough, and that's exactly what we're doing. We have people who have unused materials in the house, unused materials and used ones that are still fairly used, and all we have to do is to make sure that we put them in a usable form, in a decent form, and then make sure that we give to the vulnerable members of the society.
Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Honorable Adijat Adeleye, led stakeholders who underscored ongoing efforts as a means to alleviate the burdens on the state's most vulnerable populations.
The government is doing all it can for the benefit of residents of Ogun State to ensure societal development.
Individuals who attended the event were presented with a range of reusable items. They in turn expressed their deep gratitude for the assistance, demonstrating the positive impact of the program.
I appreciate the efforts of the state government on this initiative.
I am grateful to the organizers of the laudable program.
To facilitate donations, collection boxes for used items will be placed at eateries across Abeokuta and will subsequently reach the 20 local governments in the state. This effort reflects Ogun State's commitment to both humanitarianism and environmental sustainability, with plans to continue supporting those in need and fostering a resilient community. Aderonke Oladele, OGTV News.
In a bid to ensure illiteracy for all and fight against out-of-school syndrome, the Ogun State government has sensitized the citizenry to take advantage of the Prince Dakwa Abiodun-led administration's free education policy by enrolling their wards in public schools for the 2024-2025 academic session free of charge. The Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Professor Abayomi Arigbabu, during the enrollment campaign to marketplaces and motor parks across the 4 geopolitical zones of the state, including Ijebu-Ode, Shagamu, Ilaro and Abeokuta, noted that facilities and public schools in the state have been given facelift with conducive teaching and learning environment, qualified, experienced and competent teachers, as well as learning amenities provided for outstanding learning experience. Professor Arigbabu noted that people could start registering their children at 3 for pre-nursery and nursery sessions, while children that are 6 years of age could be registered into primary 1 classes, urging parents and guardians to take their wards to nearby public primary school from Monday. He added that the enrollment also includes the special need children, saying the government has put in place amenities as well as qualified special need teachers to ensure they also achieve their dreams, urging parents to make their own quota by monitoring the academic and moral activities of their wards at school to ascertain success and sustainable future.
We have gone to the marketplaces, we have gone to motor parks, and we have gone to open places to sensitize people and to encourage them to bring their children to school. And you see that in all the places we have gone, the market women, they have received us very well and they have responded very well. the motor parks, they have also received us very well. In open places, people have come around and we have educated them, we have enlightened them, we have sensitized them about the need to bring their children to school.
The permanent secretary in the ministry, Mrs. Oluwatosin Oloko, enjoined parents to be patient and allow their wards go through normal process of learning and desist from fast-tracking their children's advancement, saying these will make them firm and enable them attain maturity as they progress to higher institutions. Executive Secretary SUBEP, Dr. Michael Lawal, enjoined parents to inculcate discipline into their children and live by good examples. In their separate remarks, Chairman, Association of Primary School Head Teachers of Nigeria, Yewa South Local Government, Mr. Babatunde Adekunle, Consultant to Ogun State Governor on Religious Matters, Sheikh Iskil Lawal, Chairman among others, commended the state government for rebuilding the education sector to an enviable pedestal, assuring that they would continue to campaign against child abuse and mobilize children enrollment in schools. Still ahead, federal government flags off sale of 50 kilograms of rice at 40,000 naira to Nigerians with NIN. More news and reports when we return.
No need to add milk join for that ogbonge creamy cup wey go help nourish and give your pikin strength. Milo 3-in-1 na correct choice. Milo, energy to fit do more.
You're still watching the comprehensive news on OGTV. The result of year 2024 Basic Education Certificate Examination BECE conducted for GSS 3 learners in public and private schools in Ogun State has been released. A statement by the Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Professor Abeokuta, advised candidates to view their results on ogsera.ogunstate.gov.ng. The date for the receipt examination would be communicated in due course to candidates who failed English or mathematics or both. Still on education, the Federal Ministry of Education has clarified that the ministry has not stopped students who are not up to 18 years old from writing the West African Senior School Certificate Examinations, WASE. The Minister of State for Education, Dr. Yusuf Sununu, made the clarification in Abuja while fielding questions from journalists at an event to mark the 2024 International Literacy Day. Sununu said that public misconception and misrepresentation of what was said by the Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Maman, was highly disappointing. He said that the minister was speaking on the 18 years of entry age into the tertiary institutions as was practiced in the 6334 system of education. The minister reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to addressing literacy challenges through the Education for Renewed Hope roadmap of 2024 to 2027. And away from education, the Ogun State Independent Electoral Commission, OGTV, has amended the age qualification for candidates in the forthcoming local government elections, reducing the minimum age from 30 to 25 years. This amendment follows a review of the laws governing the conduct of local government elections, bringing the guidelines in line with Section 7, Subsection 4, and 106 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which stipulates that a candidate is qualified for election if he or she has attained the age of 25 years. Following this adjustment, OGTV has extended the deadline for each party's primaries by 1 week. The primaries, initially set to end on Monday, September 9, will now run until Monday, September 16, 2024. The collection of personal data forms by each political party has also been extended to Friday, September 20, 2024. A statement by chairman of the body, Babatunde Oshibodu, says political parties that have already conducted their primaries may collect the necessary forms for each of their candidates starting from Tuesday, September 10, 2024, with submissions accepted between Monday, September 16 and Friday, September 20, 2024. Additionally, a meeting with all political parties has been scheduled for Monday, September 9, 2024 at the Commission's headquarters in Okelewo, Abeokuta at noon. Each political party intending to participate in the forthcoming elections is expected to send no more than 2 representatives each to the meeting for further discussions. The statement adds that all other schedules in the previously published election timetable remain unchanged, including the chairmanship and councillorship elections set to hold on November 16, 2024. Still on electoral matters, the Independent National Electoral Commission has issued a warning against the spread of misinformation during the electoral processes. The INEC's National Commissioner and Chairman Information and Voter Education Committee, Sam Olumeko, issued the warning in a statement issued after a press briefing in Abuja on Friday ahead of the Edo State governorship election. The Edo governorship election is scheduled for Saturday, September 21, 2024. As part of its election preparations, INEC has been working closely with security agencies and local stakeholders to ensure a smooth electoral process in Edo State. Key preparations such as installing bimodal voter accreditation system machines and printing triplicate copies of the voters' register for all 4,519 polling units in the state are completed. The federal government, members of the Ishiwo community in Ijebu-Ode local government area of Ogun State have commended Governor Dapo Abiodun for reconstructing the collapsed Aloro Bridge, which had been abandoned for decades. This was expressed in a letter of appreciation presented to the governor through the Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Town Planner Olatunji Odunlami, during a courtesy visit to his office at Okemboso, Abeokuta. Bolaji Samson completes the report.
For redeeming the promises of his predecessors by reconstructing the collapsed Aloro Bridge that links Ishiwo with Odoagbojo and Mojodaekpe Road, located in Ijebu-Ode local government area of Ogun State, which had been abandoned for decades. Governor Dapo Abiodun has been hailed for his initiative, which signifies democratic progress. Commuters acknowledged the bridge's troubled history, highlighting the intervention of the Prince Dapo Abiodun-led administration, which approved its reconstruction. The reconstruction has not only eased movement for commuters, but also brought relief to residents and businesses along the corridor.
The bridge used to be bad, and we were always held in diversion. We appreciate the government for fixing our road.
Previously, a major source of concern for the community and posed significant challenges to transportation and economic activities in the area.
In a very short period, you know what you want? The quality of material they brought in here surprised us. And this is a world standard bridge. We didn't expect that it would be mighty here it is, but we are seeing it, we're enjoying it.
It became so bad that no vehicle can ply it. And at that stage, we solicit the support of the Ogun State government. We are grateful that our call, our request, was granted.
The reconstruction of the bridge was described as a vital development that would improve the lives of the residents by enhancing connectivity and boosting local trade.
We could not ply the bridge before now. We thank the governor for coming to our aid.
In appreciation of the reconstruction of the abandoned bridge, leaders of the community gave a commendation in a letter presented to the governor through the Commissioner of Physical Planning and Urban Development, Town Planner Olatunji Odunlami, during a courtesy visit to his office at Okimoson, Abeokuta. In response, the commissioner thanked the community leaders for the initiative, saying the governor was intentional in ensuring delivery of dividends of democracy to communities across the state.
On a personal note, I appreciate our governor, President Abeokuta, for listening to the yearnings of